now.
Oh, my God! Out here in this unprotected area.
Christopher Daniels set up.
Oh, my God! No! Are you kidding?
Scorpio Sky!
Scorpio Sky! In these tournament matches, my God, it's just very, very fortunate that Scorpio Sky are doctors at all our events.
Well, they're going to be very slowly about it. He can't wrestle.
And why not? He's here. He's ready.
And it looks like we will have a first-round tournament match.
This contest set for one fall with AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Well, man, I don't think I've seen a more chaotic start to their...
About the strategy now, best friend.
Did to remove himself from the tournament teams. You know, the best friends have been scouting and preparing for Daniels and Kazarian.
Tag team tournament getting a lot of interest around the country. Hard Irish.
Chuck Taylor sending Kazarian into the waiting arms.
Smash to go on because, oh my God.
Stuff pile driver followed with the
throw the tongue. Oh, at the very last moment.
And a replacement. Oh, waist lock and taken over the top of biting the toes of Spiderfest in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Man.
You guys.
Yeah, Tony, you would have to imagine if the
tournament matches this week here on
T sends them into the waiting
tonight that we haven't mentioned our main event. We saw upsets last week.
Forget the women's title will be decided here tonight as well.
But back to this match at hand.
How high does this guy? Oh my God!
No! Got stacked up, version of cover, and a far leg hook.
And that is the type of offense that will define. Has tried to hang its hat on, and we're seeing it be
handed to Kazarian, the veteran. Scorpio Sky, who's wrestling with one tennis shoe.
He's one of the most athletic in all of AEW. Look at this.
Best athlete in the entire AEW roster. Oh, the cheap shot on the outside.
Above the rim like Ben Simmons. Oh, no.
It's there, Excalibur. Oh, look at this. Live up to his name.
Up and over.
Action there, costing the best friends.
Boom. The leg.
No.
Trent. Moxley and Pac versus Hangman.
An extravaganza for the last 3 weeks, and we certainly appreciate. They're thinking about Christopher Daniels. They've got to be thinking about that.
Focused on the task at hand, but now Soul Food half coming.
1-on-2 here.
Rising knee strike, and the sexy chuck.
There you go.
Kazarian's in dire straits. He
Yeah,
can't take much more.
Extra split second to kick out.
Yes, he is.
Cardio going. Look at
Sky bringing Kazarian back down to earth.
I don't know if Kazarian could have taken
maybe
that
too late.
Kazarian.
Oh, look out! Reversing. Desire. Look at this.
Oh,
Win one for the captain.
Give them a lot of credit, especially Kazarian. Well, both.
What a hell of a night for Scorpio Sky.
The high fly maneuver to Scorpio Sky. There they are.
Ever tonight. And we'll be right back live. Two very prominent members of Christian. Very talented.
Absolutely no conscience, and that's what Chris Jericho
We picked two great ones here. And red hot on Hot Top.
This venue sold out in 22 minutes.
Most of them we can.
John Silver starting the match off. Oh, Santana Reynolds off the apron. Middle. Oh, wow.
On, the more he matures physically.
Boulevard will be there live for Dynamite at AEWTix.com.
Hey, let's see Santana and Ortiz.
Ortiz has been in the ring with Silver. Santana's been on the outside work.
They're not paid by the hour.
Again, street sweeper.
All over Philly. The cover. Santana and Ortiz. Partners Ortiz. And their boss is the AEW.
These are two guys I would want on my side.
And the inner circle, they are an undeniable.
And whether people like it or not, Jericho.
Santana and that's why Santana and Ortiz are in the inner circle. They're pit bulls amongst pit bulls. They want to beat the top team in AEW. Santana and Ortiz versus the Young Bucks. That is if you decide to
We're the best!
November 9th at Full Gear. Do you accept the challenge? You're gonna get your asses kicked.
Amazing.
Chris Jericho laying down the gauntlet.
The AEW Women's World Championship. Dr. Britt Baker, TNT.
As the toughest test of her young career.
Shingawa City, Japan. Riho.
Maybe loosen a tooth.
Cazadora into the...
Achana, here she goes. This is exactly what you want.
Actually, Rio tries for a slam.
ring now from off the top. Diving stomp.
Get out of it.
Rio. Oh, sling blade.
Not much force behind those, but she does.
Oh, TKO. Grip.
Body it is. That will do. No, it's not. He put his knees over their shoulders.
Capture
right
one,
there.
two.
Right there.
The brakes.
Yeah, just
switch.
Change.
Now she needs to get right on her.
Wow. Now shot for the title.
Oh. To imagine for Britt Baker how disconsolate. Britt goes for the ripcord. Riho. Northern Light suplex.
This champion is so resourceful, as we said. That shows a tough streak, a little tenacity.
Oh, look at.
Oh, and the quick. She's quick.
Diamond foot
Top. And
looking for those double knee strikes. Riho now goes for the knee strikes again.
and ducked.
Oh! Look at how unsteady Riho is.
That's a submission. Inspired by Dr.
She's got a locked in on Riho. She had the wherewithal to counter that.
Britt Baker. She's going to be a
Baker has a huge upside, but today the
absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, more attack, and we're going to go back and show you what happened. You know, you got an update on the boom.
yeah, that package, the crack medical team here, and super glad to hear that about Christopher Daniels, but that will not deter us here.
A challenger like he's never faced before.
See the Lucha Brothers, who did some dirty work here earlier tonight.
Matchup in the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Yes, how do you know that story?
That was weak.
At a combined weight of 383 pounds.
From Marco. Into
Unbelievable.
Jungle Boy. Oh, that stun is Marco. Tope Suicida taking Ray Phoenix down on the ramp, and Jungle Boy.
It's best for them to end this thing early.
Much so. I mean, they are such an
Jim, it's going to be the experience.
Your tone sounds a little, you're surprised a little bit.
It's Friday, 11 a.m.
Back all throughout the commercial break. Springs up. Leg lariat.
Oh, never come through. He don't.
Jungle Boy ducks the lariat. Hit.
Leverage.
Flops him over the top. Lopez. Top. 450.
Should be done. Because he is a difference maker.
Oh, sending Mark. Oh, to go looking for the arm breaker. No.
Snap it.
Oh! Zero! Up into the package, pile driver, and Ray Fit 2, 3.
Withstanding all the distractions.
Think about the other story.
Cincinnati, Ohio. Moxley!
Boston, and it was an emphatic.
Pac thinks I want his help. You want to write me off after one injury? Prove Jay and I am not to be poked, prodded, or messed with. Kenny Omega, I want to mount his head on my wall.
Here, Aew Dynamite, you don't have it for you.
Kenny Omega's birthday.
Oh, look at this, Omega.
Those guys.
And Pat. Backfloating up over the top, step up to NZ.
Caliber, just an angry man.
Omega goes over the top, Kotaro.
You're right, Tony. Made. Moxley brings himself back in.
University of Illinois, get ready.
A lot of respect to the Illini. Dick Buck was actually Moxley because I thought he was going to
Knife edge chops there from Moxley. Hits the Welsh head of steam. Kitchen sink.
I think that match involved
Daggers Moxley out to center.